Hey Theater Geeks, I'm Emily and welcome to Musical Mondays. Today's topic, the casting of James Barbour in The Phantom of the Opera. I figured this would be an appropriate topic for today, as today marks the 27th anniversary of The Phantom of the Opera opening on Broadway. It was recently announced that when Norm Lewis leaves the cast of Phantom of the Opera, James Barbour will replace him in the role of the Phantom. There are many things that are problematic with this casting, most of which is that James Barbour was convicted of endangering the welfare of a minor in 2008 after taking a plea deal on the crime he was indicted for, which was sexual assault of a minor. Because he took a plea deal, his sentence was only 60 days in prison and 3 years of probation. He did not have to register as a sex offender. The sexual relationship he had with a minor was with a 15-year-old fan of Jane Eyre the Musical in 2001. Since his conviction in 2008, James Barbour has appeared on Broadway in the musical version of The Tale of Two Cities and in other professional productions in London and in the United States. The Phantom of the Opera producers are citing these previous castings as James Barbour already having been given a second chance. And really what it comes down to is we have a very problematic thing going on in the entertainment industry in general in this country of continuing to celebrate talented men even after they've been convicted or accused multiple times of sexually assaulting young women. Roman Polanski had to flee the country because he was being accused and convicted of raping a 13-year-old girl, and he still won awards after that. There is overwhelming evidence that Woody Allen sexually abused one of his daughters throughout her childhood, and his movie Bullets Over Broadway was made into a musical and produced on Broadway last year. And while James Franco was in the cast of Mice and Men last year, he was also accused of having an inappropriate, flirty texting relationship with a teenage fan. All of these men continue to be celebrated for their talents and their seemingly minor misgivings of having a sexual assault record get swept under the rug again and again. It is something that is wrong with the entertainment industry in general, and it is not something that the theatrical community has avoided. The casting of James Barbour in a major production, the longest running show on Broadway, in the title role, proves that his apparent glorious talent is more important than the fact that he could victimize any of his young fans who come to the show, who meet him at the stage door, and who may not know about the crimes he committed in the past. I've never been a huge fan of Phantom of the Opera, and I can't see myself getting into it anytime soon with James Barbour leading the cast. But those are just my opinions. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe for more Musical Mondays.